Hi, my name is Crystal Cizak, and I'm here with Justin Moehn. He works at Blue Sprig, and he's also living on the spectrum. Today, we're going to take the opportunity to get to know him a little bit better and see what kind of tips and experiences all varied across the world with people on the spectrum. So, Justin, thanks so much for taking the time to meet with us today. I wanted to know a little bit about you. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'm on the autism spectrum. I was diagnosed over Texas Children's when I was 3 years old, and been pretty much working and went to schools.
Oh, great. What was it like growing up with autism?
Pretty much just a lot of learning and a lot to take in, and different aspects of services I'd gotten.
Oh, great. You got services when you were younger. What types of services did you get?
Speech therapy, OT therapy, and a lot of just regular therapy.
Oh, that's really great. Do you feel like those services when you were little helped you?
It did in a way because there was a lot to learn, and especially from motor skills to speaking wise.
Okay, so when you were younger, is it safe to say you had trouble communicating and having verbal behavior?
Yes, I did.
Oh, but look at you now. You're doing a great job and you're doing interviews and you were on the news. I saw that too with the Texas Police Department. That was pretty cool. So you've come a long way with all of these services. What made you want to continue your education, right? Because you went beyond high school and you had some additional experience in college credits. What made you want to do that?
It was just to get more out there on the field wise of what I really want to do, and pretty much don't want to be stuck at pretty much dead end jobs I didn't want to do.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to do something that they enjoy or that they feel passionate about. What do you do for work? Tell me.
I'm a clinical support administrator. Basically, just do file uploads, spreadsheets, data entry, attending meetings, speaking presentations.
Very cool. And you work at an ABA company, right? That helps with autism? That's so neat. What made you want to work at a company that services children on the spectrum?
Basically, it's just my way of giving back to people helping me out.
Oh, that's so great. And thinking about all those people, throughout your life that have really helped you, what made them stand out? What do you think? Do you think the people went above and beyond, or do you have any memories of somebody really going above and beyond to help you learn something?
I had a few teachers and other people who did stuff for over the holidays to events, activities, curricular things as well.
I think being a part of the community is a really important aspect of everybody's life, right? Especially those on the spectrum, so that you get the opportunity to practice those skills and meet people out in the community. Like us, we actually met at a golf event for Hope for Three in Texas, and now look at us doing interviews together. But that's a really great way to practice and learn those skills. You can become proficient. In terms of giving back, I know we talked a little bit about, you weren't really able to speak that well when you were younger. Did you struggle with anything else, maybe daily activities or routines?
It was like this, I know a lot of people on the autism spectrum that have that trouble with the eye coordination and the where it's like even learn how to tie shoes or as well.
Yeah, daily living, right? Washing hands, brushing teeth, getting dressed, tying shoes. I know it took my daughter forever to learn how to tie the shoes. She's like, can we just get Velcro? But of course, fine motor and gross motor, communication skills, those are all things we work on in the field of ABA. And you're getting to see those students progress when you're putting their progress in and their updates, their files. So you think from your experience working in ABA, do you like seeing the progress of the kiddos?
No, I just want to, see, have them a success story, their own as time progresses, and be able to be involved in school activities, to be able to, be able to get more out there in the world themselves, like get involved in what they want to do themselves, and where it's even being go to college or get a job, to learn how to drive, things like those for them.
And you're a driver, right? That's
Yep.
what your police segment was on, was traffic safety.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been a driver, you've went to school and college, and now you're working in the workforce for a field that actually means something to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really amazing. And
it's just especially a lot of the reason why I like about what I'm doing now too, because I got people who are interested in the same things as I am, like when we do the golf event, to other activities and all as well.
I think that's really important.
And get them the resources they need as well for their kids.
And that was something we really wanted to talk about, right? Is that one of the questions was, what advice would you give to families? And you had mentioned there's this Waiver program.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit about the Waiver program and why you think it's important for families to know about it.
Because, it's pretty much a 10+ year waiting list for a lot of parents who, for me to get on that, it was like 14 years to wait and or get additional services. And
what types of additional services can you get from the Waiver?
Pretty much like a daily expense living, more money for that, to other services as well.
Right. Other services like
say if we need like a nurse, to job coaching, to or disability benefits that you need.
That's
dental coverage.
That's so great. So you have all of these different types of resources all included under this Waiver program. And it's really never too early to apply. As Justin mentioned, it did take him 14 years to receive the funding, but now he does receive the funding. And Justin, you had mentioned when we met at the golf event that it was also really important to reapply every year. Why is that really important? What could happen if you don't reapply?
I mean, for the services?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Because they pretty much send you a letter every year saying if you're still interested for those waivers, and you pretty much hit yes, always pretty much will take you off.
Yeah, and we want to continue to receive the funding because it's really helped you in your life. Even though you have a job and even though you've went to college, you still utilize the services. So that is really important, and we wanted to share that with the autism community today. Another thing we wanted to talk about a little bit is how much it helps you by getting out and being social. Right now with COVID, I'm sure it's a little bit harder to do the presentations and the public speaking events, which we know you enjoy. What is something you're doing at home to keep you busy that helps kind of get you through COVID?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more of these as well.
A lot more virtual webinars.
Yeah.
Well, does that help you?
I do speakings of CIT every once in a while in person, but make sure I protect myself as well with a face mask, a hand sanitizer, and try to keep the distance as well.
Which is good, which is important. And learning those things, was it hard for you to kind of change and learn to wear a mask and use your hand sanitizer? Was that difficult for you
so pretty much, at first it's like, just hard to put that in part as the routine is the thing, because a lot of people, especially don't want to forget the face mask when they go out nowadays.
Yeah, you get in your car, you're halfway there and you're like, oh no, my mask. Turn around and go get it. So just bedding it into the routine helps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Justin, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you talking with Key Autism Services about what it's like living on the spectrum. I appreciate you and thank you so much.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.